Less time on Elemantra or column.
I want to aim specifically for it.
Like a back joint, or like one of the weird spider thing joints? Yeah, I turn to look at you. You see the face, and you just completely sunken.
I need a piece of wire, a piece of fence.
This is one of those times where a nat 20 would be great.
Nat fucking 20!
Can I tell what polarity this thing is, so that I could do an opposite polarity? It rips open in the middle. And you see eyes where his arms, like the whole of his arms, like where they are. So basically, it's wearing him as a mask almost.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So he runs off and he looks for, like he sees that you're wounded. I'm assuming.
Yes.
Yeah. So he runs over to you and he's like, "Well, I can't help with that, but I can help with this." And he runs over to you, and he starts doing some field medicine.
Cool. Roll it.
Oh, fucking shit.
Okay, so you're just like,
Disoriented.
Also, you don't really have much on you.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of field shit, so, yeah,
Yeah, no, I've
So
got
you're
like giant gashes on my back.
You're applying pressure.
I'm applying pressure.
Okay. I haven't made John call a high or low in a minute.
God.
Well,
It wiggles a bit, but it's still down.
Okay. Was that supposed to be the same noise as the...
They kind
Or
of
is it
changed
different?
pitch.
It changed pitch? Okay. Shit. Still have my gauntlets, too. I want to double distill. I've distilled once.
Distill again?
I'm gonna distill again. Taking a big fuck... Like, he's not talking, but he's at least breathing again. It went down to a click, and then he went back to at least making noise, so...
Thought you weren't going to use that anymore.
That's correct. If you're cool
Someone
with
take
it.
that away from her.
Okay, that makes my elements 17.
Yeah, so this hits.
And I need to roll for how much? 30. If it's doubled. Or no, that was only doubled because that was a crit. You're correct. 15. You're applying pressure on my back and I'm just sitting here
wait,
like,
what did you said you rolled a 15. That was your 15 for damage.
15 was for my damage.
When you roll that, add your elements to it really quick as well.
That'd be 19.
Okay.
I assume you kind of, like, ran away from me.
No, I'm still next to him. You came up to
Oh.
me, I'm right next to him.
Okay.
Like, I touched him and distilled him
That's
once
cool.
already.
Yeah, so we're just having a nice little touch party.
Gross.
It's a back rub party.
Well, that's
You notice black markings along the top of her shoulder blade area.
Okay.
You also notice that there is some kind of strap going across the back.
Oh, okay.
Jean.
cool. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm going to Nova
Yes.
its heart and hit with the hatchet on the
He's
back.
answering him,
Cool.
yes.
So first D20 for my Nova. So that's just a 6.
Okay,
Well,
so,
okay.
roll for your hatchet, though.
I can't try to Nova with that, can
No.
I? If I dropped it and hit, could I Nova?
No. If you did it that way, then it would end your action with the first Nova.
Yeah.
Because it's a half Nova, pretty
Right.
much.
18.
Okay, you hit, so roll your damage. On the table.
13.
Good. Turi?
Stop it.
Alright, so... I actually am going to... Let's see, what do I got? So I'm wearing a jacket, and I've got, like, long sleeveless shirt. So I guess I'm going to, like, rip off the sleeve of my shirt and kind of use that to bind her wound.
Yep. Okay. Roll.
A giant ass, like... zzz.
I'm going to do what I can with what I got. And roll another 2. It's cool.
Your fabric is really shitty, so it just clots up really quick with blood.
Awesome.
Goddamn cotton.
Then we lose another advertiser.
So, in the future, can we please get some medical supplies? And I won't feel so freaking useless.
It sits up, but it's like droopy.
Uh-huh.
And the mouth is just going, and there's still the dripping out. Once again, it's still like cutting this body in half.
In Monster Hunter terms, it's prime for capture.
Great.
In
Shut
ad
up.
revenue free terms, it's injured as fuck. Okay,
The
Micah.
fucking
All right.
sees us.
So it's sat up and I'm like
The fucking
literally right
jeez.
next to it. Do
Yeah.
I potentially see any openings?
No. I mean, yes, but no. You do see something else, though. You can see the last sliver of humanity.
Really? Okay. I want to use my distill one more time, but in a different way.
Okay.
I don't want to distill an element. I want to distill humanity.
Okay.
Would you want me to do empathy, or...
It'd still be your elements. You're using
It's
your
still my elements. I wanted to make sure. 13.
to not succeed. So basically you did that and it almost like pushed back.
Well, naturally, it's trying to envelop it.
Yep. Okay.
But I can verbally make that known.
Yep. I'll allow that.
Alright.
I'll allow it.
Alright.
Cool. So I am
tell
now,
them that there's a piece of humanity that is Rufus still fighting in there.
When
and
you
I
say
can
slip,
see
is
it.
there does that make me aware of a better target than the heart, or is the heart still the best place?
Best place.
Cool. I'm gonna keep doing the same thing. Shot to the chest, swinging to the back, and at the end of this one, if need be, I'm gonna grab back onto my barbed wire. How far out of my range is it trying to go?
You can do that and that. You can't do
All three.
Or you can do both because you're already touching.
What I'll do. What is the surface that I'm touching like? Is it something I could actually sink my hands into?
No. Think of almost like fleshy underbelly. Like as you're pushing, it's just kind of morphing around you.
I want to do
Metal underbelly. Sorry.
what I've been doing, but I'm going to try to hook my hatchet this time.
Okay, so
So I stay.
Rory.
14.
Okay, that hits for the first one.
Do I roll for the...
Yes.
Okay, what do I roll for that? I'm sorry.
You're rolling a D8, right? For your element? D8. 7. Okay, then roll your Hatchetmobile.
Hatchamobile.
13.
Hatchet grazes.
Okay.
I'm just going to say it does 2 damage.
Okay. Does my hook action work?
No.
Okay.
Hurry.
Carter, now having a little bit more information as to what's going on here, kind of slowly stands up and walks towards this thing. And once he gets within, we'll say, arm's reach of the sliver of humanity that she pointed out, he looks up at it and he's just like, Rufus, if there's any part of you left in there, you just gotta hang in there. I understand more than anybody what it's like to have a lot of things fighting for your body. And you just gotta know that you can win. Have faith in yourself. You can do this. And he reaches out and he just kind of like touches the thing. And he's like, if you need to, use our strength.
You resonate with it for just a brief moment.
Okay. Don't blow up, don't blow up, don't blow up, don't blow up.
So, resonate moment for you. And Micah, your character also would sense it as well. You sense it letting go. Not in like the
The humanity letting go, or the consumed?
mixture kind of thing.
Okay, letting go.
And for you, as you did that, you hear him. Hint. And that's a small spark.
I allow Ivan to spark.
I was talking that
Oh.
hits from Carter.
Oh. What? Oh. Carter sparks it.
So the entire thing shudders, and you see it just like disintegrate away.
And Carter just kind of like drops to his knees in this pile of dust.
I mean, I'm right next to you, so
There is no body, no human body.
there's no human body.
I mean,
What
there's,
is
there's
there?
like disintegrating carcass kind of thing.
Well,
where
yeah.
it's just like this skeleton.
There's
like,
no
you can
body.
you can also see spikes of metal that it had taken from the metal around it.
Huh.
Roll perception, all three of you.
19.
13.
9.
You You would take -2 to it anyways.
Yeah.
So you notice that there is a necklace left behind. It has 3 rings.
I run up and grab it.
Okay.
I show it to everybody.
I mean, we're both right there. If you're picking it up, we're gonna notice.
Yeah. So you see it, and you feel all through your surge of energy thing. It is an approval.
The kid was a judge?
The steel judge?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
For those of you who would like imagery for it, by the way, it's this psyche symbol here. But you just got Rufus, the seal judge.
Really?
I'm still flipping my shit. I'm like, yeah, thanks. What? I want to save the kid still.
Actually, all 3 of you roll a perception for it.
Another one?
Jesus.
19.
God.
Nope.
You hear footsteps.
Go you, Carlo.
You are the most aware of the
I hear
situation.
footsteps.
So you turn, and it is Artis.
Okay.
Let's stand up.
He looks like he got the shit kicked out of him. Like, you see, like, cuts and scrapes and stuff over his face and arms. One really nice gash up here.
And I'm tearing up.
In real life?
I am.
I'm still
And I
kneeling in this
apologize.
dust.
Go apologizes because we couldn't save your
Like,
son.
vacant kind of thing. My boy. Where's my boy? Do another perception really quick for me, you guys. You won't have any issue with this one.
Okay.
Literally, apparently.
Not 20.
He's been blinded.
Oh.
Who?
Arthas.
Okay.
You see he's like clambering around. He's just touching metal. Rufio.
I'm still losing my shit. I never had any specific reason to think he was alive in the first place, so I have no understanding that we failed. So
No, that's fair.
I'm continuing to help him look through the junkyard.
Yeah, so you're helping like, we'll help. And he's just like, where's my boy?
He's gone.
Fuck you, you stupid piece of shit! You shut your fucking mouth and you dig through this pile of fucking shit until we find him!
Yeah. Whatever you need. And so I
Go's that outburst made Go just like break down in tears. He's not okay. This is the first death he's ever experienced.
Yeah.
So you guys are kind of digging around, and you see him just looks directly at you, notices your hand that you still have the necklace in, and you see him, he just falls and just starts wailing into his hands.
I run over to him.
He reaches out and he puts his hand on the actual necklace,
What's going on? Where is he?
and he kind of composes himself. He's had those on him since he was 5. Never once taken them off. Said he wouldn't take them off unless he found a reason to, or if he ever lost himself. He just lets go. He's gone.
I sulk down, I guess.
What happened? I don't know what happened.
You hear more footsteps.
I don't know what happened.
Carter walks over to Carlo and Arthas, and he kind of like holds out a hand to Carlo and kind of like reaches up underneath Arthas's arm, like kind of grabs his forearm and kind of like helps to lift him up, and is like, "Come on, this isn't the place to do this."
So as you guys get up, you hear ambulance sirens, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. And I kind of I escort Arthas out of this junkyard and away from this area.
Okay. So go and you notice that there are hospital staff everywhere. You notice that there's a kind of a gross like blood smear thing where Lucas was.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And you see ambulance and you hear like someone just like go go go. So they drive off.
Okay. Is there another ambulance or?
Oh, yeah, there's a few. There's.
So I walk over. I walk him over to one, and I kind of give them a very brief breakdown of what I can analyze from Arthas, like general wounds.
Irene is there. Mayor Books.
Right. Okay. I'm more concerned about getting him taken care of right now. But
No, she goes right up to him.
Oh, right. So yeah, I appraise her of the situation too, as best I can.
And then you guys can remember what she said.
Do we know if the ambulance is at all aware of elemental, or are they mundane?
No, they are.
Okay,
Definitely
cool.
elemental.
Got it. Just wanted to make sure
So
that we were good.
At this moment, you guys can remember what she said about people losing control of power.
Yeah. No, I got it. And I look to Carlo, and I'm like, this is what could have happened to me if Ivan hadn't been reined in. This is what could happen to any of us.
I hear you, but I just decide I wander back into the junkyard and just start going through a pile of shit, looking for stuff I can take.
That's fair.
I'm still on the ground, muttering over and over and over again to myself, I messed up in Chinese.
Okay.
I'm like distraught. I'm not gonna lie, I'm distraught. Goes fucked up right now.
So you're still in the ash pile?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and assume that I noticed that he's not out here. I go back in for him.
You see a woman walk past you. She has one of her sleeves tied off. She doesn't have a left arm.
Mm-hmm.
Walks past. Medium brown hair, kind of like a slanted bang
Sure.
sort of thing. Pieces down. Ponytail bun. Long white coat, just walking directly in.
Okay. I'm walking in, I guess, kind of sort of behind her, and mostly looking for Go.
So you find Go and you find him just kind of...
He's off and digging and stuff, doing his thing.
There's really not much.
He's mulling it.
Well, I don't need that.
Oh, that's not why.
He's not looking for stuff. He's looking to look.
I mean, it's just things. We'll roll a couple things.
Yeah, so I go over to go and kind of squat down in front of him.
Okay. You notice that the woman is also kind of over there, kneels down. Think like almost like the skirt thing too.
Sure.
I'm kind of in a fetal position, partially to hold the makeshift bandages onto my back because I hurt now.
This woman
I'm
is
starting to
speaking
feel it
Chinese
all.
to you.
Okay.
You nearly severed a major artery. Hold still. And you all see her hand just glow.
Mm.
Damage undone.
Yeah. I was just gonna say, elemental cost goes away as well, right?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
She stands up. Anyone else hurt?
Yeah, kind of. More concerned about Go, but I guess you took care
You
of it.
look over and goes fine.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm physically fine.
Yeah, so
Emotionally, you're scarred, but
I kind of like, I'm going to do almost the same thing I did for him. I'm just going to like kind of lift you up. Hey, you got to walk.
I'm gonna ask her for a blanket.
she gets out a walkie.
Or just like a shock blanket, something.
Yeah.
Right.
Like a hoodie, I don't care.
She calls one out, and you see this person is kind of like, you didn't notice him anywhere near you, just kind of appears and just like drapes a blanket over.
Nice.
And there's just people going around, like they're kind of quarantining off, they're taking pictures, they're collecting some samples. You find you find a piece of like that liquid that has solidified, like the orange fiery.
Mm-hmm. Grab it.
Cool.
It's like a piece of amber.
Yeah.
Neat.
Collectible. It actually really is, by the way.
All right.
Okay, so as you're walking up, she puts her hand on you and heals you as well.
I kind of like jerk away from it at first, but
Actually, when she touches you, it feels right.
Okay. Go.
So you guys are walking away. You hear kind of walking behind you, and it's her. Do you need help with anything?
Probably. I'm Carla.
My name is Alana's Bones.
It's good to meet you, ma'am.
Are you hurt at all? Trivial or anyways, I need to know.
Yeah, I looked at my eye, there's just like, blood. Yes. Yes, I thought it was sweat. It's
Kind
not.
of shuffles up to you. Once again,
it was sweat.
you notice once again that she's in a skirt walking up this like thing of metal. So she kind of walks up and she holds out her hand for you to touch.
I awkwardly high five.
Okay, so goes your HP damage. So I'm not one to tell people what to do, but we are about to quarantine off this area completely.
Why?
Anytime when it comes to dealing with a consumed, we try to gather sample and understand what a consumed fully is.
Will this happen often?
No, but that's why we have to do the research we do.
Why didn't the kid survive?
A consumed feeds off life energy. However long a consumed has been growing, manifesting inside, will ultimately either shorten the life or completely envelop it.
So is there a chance we could have saved this kid?
Rufus was born powerful. I mean, I was the woman who delivered him, and so he was one of the and she's like kind of one of the first births that I had whenever I took over the hospital. So I felt almost like a fill-in mother. She left shortly after, so I used to stop by, check on them, and work got busy, and I couldn't. So could this have been prevented? Maybe if I'd been there. But, thank you. But please, we are in need of quarantining this area off, and she just kind of perks up. You see they're setting up lights.
I head over to my Jeep. Do I see those two?
Yeah, they're over there.
Yeah, we're probably sitting on like the tailgate or something of your Jeep.
They go over and there's people checking you guys out, and they're asking if you want to go to the hospital.
No.
Once again, she walks out. Once again, no one really pays mind to the fact she doesn't have an arm.
It's normal. For some reason.
Nah, I think getting us back to a nice, safe location is probably the best.
The mayor walks over to you all,
Mayor?
and she just nods and walks away. Empathy-wise, even if you just have like one, you can tell she's heartbroken.
Yeah.
I ask her if people normally don't survive being consumed.
I have only ever heard of one.
Who's that?
One time, someone survived. Years ago, they say one of the founders was becoming consumed and reverted somehow.
The creature we saved you from, that was different than what we did here today, right?
Not the same. I can't explain. A consumed feeds on your life that fed on my desire. You all have a safe drive. Also, get those plates updated.
Yeah, I can do whatever I want, and I just drive backwards.
Okay. So, go back to the hotel.
And yeah, I guess, unless you guys want pizza or something.
You saw the blanket, by the
Go
way.
is silent. Yeah, no, I do have the blanket.
You recognize the insignia on the blanket, but that's for a later moment.
I mean, we should definitely stop for some food. It's going to be hard to eat, but we should.
There is
Practicality's sake.
an Henny's.
I
I hate you.
Right, so yeah.
It is a 24/6.
Okay.
They're closed on Thursdays.
Alright. What day of the week is it?
Like a Tuesday or some shit.
Tuesday? Sure. Alright, so if you just park, I'll run in and grab some stuff.
I do that.
Alright, yeah. So I run in, I use I use his money.
Yeah, no, I did give you $50?
Yeah, $50. So, yeah, I go in and I get us like just some simple shit, pancakes, to-go syrup, shit like that. Nothing fancy.
You
Just
walk in, she looks at you, she said, "Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. Unfortunately, I don't really have to go. Y'all can just come on inside.
I don't know that we're really ready to be around people right now.
It's empty."
Okay.
And she's like, "Please, I mean, y'all can just come on. You must have something to do."
All right. So I go back out and I'm like, they don't really do to-go, so they want us to come in. There's no one in there, so we could at least have the place to ourselves. And
She even, like, before you walk out, she even offers, like, "I have a back room over there. We can just put you."
cool. Yeah.
Completely
We have a
by
private
yourself.
room if you guys are up for it.
Do it.
All right. So I'm checking out. I'm looking at Go and I'm like, do you want something else? And I kind of like take off my weird sleeveless jacket. I'm like, here, clothes, and I walk.
Yeah, I
around.
don't have a different well, I could look in my bag and see if there's a change of clothes.
Do you open your bag?
I open my bag.
You open your bag, there's another note.
Fucking hell, of course there is. Because I'm in a place to read notes from
And
weird magic bags.
It's just a little cartoon drawing of you punching the sky.
Awesome.
I don't have the capacity
And it
to
just
laugh
says-
and feel
and it just
joy
says-
right now.
HW.
Harvard. Awesome.
Yeah.
Watkins? I think it's Watkins.
Watkins.
Watkins. Watkins.
I think it's whatever. Hang on, I have it written down.
Yeah, let's say.
Yeah, it's Harvard Watkins.
Wilkins.
Wilkins.
There
There
you
you
go.
Harvard Wilkins.
I'm bad at my last name.
It's just me punching the sky.
He never had a last name before, by the way, so I was like, Wilkins. Yeah, it's just you, and he's like, it's like a little glittery design.
I feel really bad, but character moment.
It just kind of makes you,
No.
aww.
She wads it up into a ball and throws it onto the floor of his Jeep.
Okay.
But I'm gonna take your jacket because I didn't.
You do keep saying she, but
Oh, really?
yeah, but you're also tired at this
Yeah.
point.
I mean, it is
11.
for our listeners. It's 11 o'clock.
So you change. It's just a simple green tea.
Oh, the change of clothes? I was just gonna take his hoodie because I just saw the note.
Oh, let's say it's a simple green tea in the bag.
Oh, there's a shirt in there, but I'm not. I guess
No one's appreciating
Let's see.
this pun.
I got it. I'm ignoring it.
give a green T-shirt.
It's green tea. Are you getting it
Racist!
yet? Are you getting it yet? It's green tea. Green tea, like the drink.
Yeah,
Green
so-
tea.
Oh, I got it. I was ignoring you pretty hard.
You can
Anyway, I'm gonna assume I missed it because I only saw the note.
try. So take hoodie.
Took the hoodie so I could leave the blanket, but because my shirt's like, ripped open in the back, and I have a feeling that that's gonna count.
Fabric elemental.
As I'm getting out of the Jeep, I do pick up the crumpled piece of paper and toss it in one of my pockets.
Okay, you have like 30. It's fine.
Right. So yeah, I lead him inside, and
I'm-
kind of towards the back.
Cool.
And she's accommodating. She's real so sweet.
Super sweet.
Y'all need business? Y'all want coffee? Some Coke products?
I'll take some green tea.
Some Pepsi Coke products?
Pepsi Coke.
Pepsi Coke.
Pepsi Coke. Sorry, my bad. Can I get some? Was it Pib Ultra?
I need some Pib Ultra.
To go,
Sure.
water, some sugar packets, and a bowl of lemons.
She looks over you. Oh, you've never been to Henny's before, have you?
No.
The drinks are free.
I'll take a lemonade, please.
You're gonna make. I'm so
And
stupid.
for you,
Nothing for me.
I
thanks.
not tapping you. She's like, I'll get you a water.
Sorry.
What
listeners.
time is it?
At this point, it is actually about this time right now. It's about 11.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Well,
she
the bullshit
brings out takes your food orders.
Yeah.
It's a variant from real light to heavy.
Yep. Pancakes.
Water.
Water. Oh, she brings out a muffin. It's a fluffy muffin.
I'm not gonna eat it.
All right. It's time for me to
You
mama
put that in
bird.
your pocket.
Takes the muffin, puts it in his pocket.
It's time for me to
Oh
mama
my
bird.
God.
I mean, muffins are designed to be
And
kind of on the
so
go. So.
Did you see how much I ate in the buffet?
I did, but I
Anyway.
still push the muffin towards you. Eat.
It smells really good.
I know you don't want to. I know better than most that you don't want
This is
to.
for me, not for you. No. I pushed the muffin to Carlo because he clearly wanted it.
Without looking, I just continue eating. You do not know if I realize you gave me a muffin or not. I just am eating whatever is in my radius.
So, she comes by, gives you a bill. It's like $10.
Sure. Yeah. I'm forcing myself to eat.
With a note.
Oh, good.
I was gonna say $10. That's cheap.
I slide the check over to me, and I'm I look at the note.
I'm gonna read it as if it's her voiceover.
Oh, good.
Oh,
Thanks.
So I don't know entirely what will happen, but I am inclined to the events over at the junkyard. And it's a long note.
It's a whaler.
And I just want to say I'm covering as much of this bill as I can.
Oh. Yeah, so I just pull out the $10 and I'm like, stripper ones. And then I kind of think better of it and take another $5 for the tip. I'm like, sorry, I'm using your money.
Stripper ones.
Stripper ones.
So hop back in the Jeep-o-mobile.
Head back to
And you
the
jump back. Cool. So you guys have leveled up after that combat.
Yay!
And Micah just got a character bonus, technically.
Cool.
So, with your leveling up, your abilities are now level 2.
Yay.
So, for my Summoner and my Canceller, we are going to roll to add 4 more to you in a minute. But we're going to let you level up your dots. So, everyone gets a bonus dot to elements. So, Micah.
Yay!
Okay, well,
My elements is like my biggest thing on purpose.
Both will get at this one. For your level up bonuses, they both get it.
okay. So the only thing that's different is their starting point.
Yes.
Okay.
So, from this point, you guys will have an extra 2 dots to spend on your attributes part, and then you will have an extra 2 dots on your training skills, because you guys had a rough combat.
We need to talk about Carter using lightning there.
It wasn't actually lightning.
Okay.
It was a built-up static from leftover Ivan that connected to...
That makes way more sense, and I'm totally okay with that.
Yeah, it wasn't me being like, he used lightning abilities. No, it was me like, yeah, like there was a moment where everything just polarity aligned. Micah, on the back of your character sheet, I want you to write remembrance. And this will come into play during your sleep cycle. Basically, when you go to sleep tonight, you're going to see Rufus.
I'm gonna immediately go to the other room, and I'm locking the door on both of you.
You don't really know why. I mean, you're like, okay, well.
I mean, I'm not okay. I don't want to be around
but they
anyone.
don't know they don't know what that bond. They don't know anything about like that bond that happened.
Oh,
between-
that's fair. Okay.
There's like, okay, well, especially he's like, rude.
I knock on it like, hey, if you need anything, let us know. Just so you know. And then I leave. Go lay down.
So you all went to sleep. You went into this separate room.
I went into
She
the other
closed,
room
locked the
without...
door.
I did.
Right.
Yeah.
Go.
We gotta get back into calling Micah he.
Thanks.
He.
I know, this is a rough thing for you to call your wife he.
He.
Call your wife he.
Anyway, so yeah, he goes and locks himself in the adjoined bedroom. I'm assuming I washed up a bit, then probably passed out.
Everyone was. It was super exhausting for everyone.
Can I sleep in my car?
You can.
Okay, I'll do that.
Everyone gets their own room that way.
So it's basically you're in a white room and there's just a couch with a lamp and a TV. You see Rufus sitting in the chair and it's like him just like healthy, happy, normal. You walk in and he just kind of looks over and smiles and pats next to him. So the TV, it's just like clips of like random things that you don't recognize, but he seems really entranced by. But it's playing memories.
Oh.
And so he looked at me and he's like, it's not that I didn't care about what was happening to me. I just wanted to help. Kind of like smiles. Whenever you're super devoted to your family, you'll do anything for them.
I have a significant feeling that I know how that feels.
Yeah. And he kind of sighs. Dying's weird, you know?
Go is so uncomfortable. Oh.
Kind of makes me wonder why I'm telling you all this. And then you see, like, it starts to turn, like, black around, and, like, the TV gets more staticky. Oh. Oh, that's why. And you turn, and you see his face is, like, has, like, the metal coming through it. Because you killed me. And you wake up.
No! Oh. No.
Hours pass. Just nice, sleepy time. I need to remember who has whose, what's phone numbers.
We have everybody.
I have Lucas.
I have Lucas's.
You all should have
we
Lucas.
all have
you all
Lucas.
have each other.
I haven't gotten texts from Harvard. I've only gotten messages through my bag.
Mm-hmm. Which is funny.
You
also have another person's phone number. You should, if it worked out correctly.
Did I?
Let me just go back to my Caleb texts that are all
you guys
flawed.
should all have Stripper Stacia.
Yeah.
V gave us her card.
Yeah. I have her card. I don't know that I had her.
Her phone number was on the card.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah, should have been. I don't know if I mentioned that before. You guys have, Stripper Stacia.
So
Stripper
V.
Stacia.
Is that is her name just the letter V, or is it V?
Well, her full name is actually Stacia Valentine. She just
And
goes
she told
by,
us that.
She goes by
Yeah.
V.
Okay.
Lady V.
I prefer to call
So
her
phone
V.
numbers that I have are Lucas and Valentine, and then obviously these two folks.
Yep.
People. Lovely human
Cool.
beings.
Roll. I want to make you guys roll something kind of different. I want to make it that one. Let's
Pulls
roll.
out 3 pool balls.
Let's roll a D100.
Let's roll an empathy for this.
Yeah.
Damn. Gonna burn that one.
You?
23.
What'd you get, Mike?
22.
Nope.
What's your empathy?
2.
So 9.
Yeah.
So you two wake up. It's about 10 in the morning.
I am not
Well,
good
I was
at this
probably
waking up thing.
up from my nightmare,
It's when you woke up, kind of thing.
Okay.
It's all like aligned that way.
but I slept in weirdly.
Mhm.
Okay, good to know.
That's super mental exhaustion, though.
Exhaustion.
So you
yeah.
both wake up because your phones go off. Your phone went off. It was on silent.
That makes sense.
It is a message from Lucas.
How is he texting?
How are you texting?
It's voice to text, Micah.
Oh.
Message just reads, "Hi, it's Dr. Alanis. I'm over at the hospital right now. I was wondering if you all three could come and visit. Sorry, I'm using his phone because I don't have one."
I mean, she wouldn't have our number anyway, so.
Well, last time we didn't get right on one of Lucas's text messages.
Then he lost his arms.
They're not gone, Micah.
We know where they are.
I am going to text that we're on our way. I'm gonna get ready.
Okay.
Splash some water on my face, cold
Are you ready,
water.
buddy? Yeah, getting out of the car.
And you ready?
I do leave the door open because you guys are going to be getting in there, and I just slept in it.
I feel disgusting because I didn't bathe last night. But I'm gonna splash water on my
Yeah,
face,
you're good.
knock on the adjoining door, and
That's
try to
what
get
wakes you up.
this motherfucker up.
So you knock, door open, you see this sprawled out.
Yeah, I'm like hanging off the bed. Sheets are everywhere. Just kind of like on the floor, feet in the
I
air.
politely, hey,
I mean, what?
do we need to roll for him waking up or not? Because I'm quiet. I'm not gonna lie.
Sure. What am I rolling? Am I rolling or are you rolling?
I'm gonna roll.
Oh, good. I love it when you
How
roll for me.
exhausted are you?
Is there a possibility he'll die?
Yes.
His tongue just falls out of it.
So you're trying to wake up?
Yeah, I'm being quiet though. Is the thing. I'm being polite, overly polite.
You're good.
Okay.
I wake-
Wow. Apparently you're a light sleeper.
this time. I wake up. Oh, what?
Hey.
Yeah. I'm upside down. So.
The doc wants us to see Lucas in the hospital.
All right.
We might be able to ask him about what happened more specifically.
Yes, let us do those things. And I kind of like tumble out and stand up.
Your hair's sticking up.
My
To
hair's
which
like-
I go, where is our driver?
Oh, he slept in the car last night.
Okay.
Apparently.
I
stayed.
just was expecting you to be in the room, to be honest.
Apparently I am a smelly folk.
Well, I'm gonna duck out of the room, I'm gonna go down, I'm gonna grab my bag and check that there's nothing inside of it. Considering a certain someone.
You open your bag, and there is a little wrapped gift, like a little clear bag type thing, and it's some of your favorite candies from China.
Oh, that's sweet.
Any indication of who left it? No?
Little, cartoon drawing of Harvard.
Oh my god!
Going,
What is up with this dude?
I'm
Is that
imagining
visually-
Patton Oswalt for Harvard, just for the record.
no.
Dang it.
No. I mean,
Personality-wise. It's a good...
Well, I'm assuming I changed clothes. I've got clean clothes and such. So
Yeah, you guys have had constant, clean clothes, cleanliness things, brought to your room, but you don't know how, because there's no room service as far as you can see.
Well, I transferred my hat and goggles and stuff from one set of clothes to the new set of clothes and make sure I have all my shit. And mostly when I say I have all my shit, I have all of Ivan's shit.
What's like being a suitcase?
Right? My life as a suitcase.
Damn, you guys have only a couple judges, don't you?
Yeah, just two.
Damn. It's taken forever, and I'm happy with it.
Yeah, no, I'm good with it.
I want to experiment with the bag a little. Go is going
Climbs into the
to...
bag.
Go is going to write a message back at Harvard
Okay.
that just says thank you and draws a cute little anime grinny face and a small Chinese greeting
Okay.
above it
Okay.
that's just like yay candy or
Okay,
something.
cool.
Because I'm just curious if it works both ways. And then I'll find out later, I guess.
Are we aware of the note situation and
I don't-
that our clothes keep appearing? Obviously.
It's almost like you're not paying attention to it kind of thing. You're just
It's
like,
not
oh.
really on the forefront of our minds.
It's like that thing that you can look at, but your eyes just kind of keep wanting to slide off of it.
Can I roll to see if I do kind of acknowledge it? Because I feel like that would annoy Carlo that people are coming into our room.
You're
You
not
haven't
even in
been
the
in the
room.
Well, it's right upstairs, right? I don't know. I was imagining like a 2-floor balcony style inn.
No, you don't see people going into the room.
No, I mean just right now. These two, I would walk upstairs from my car.
Like you were coming up to check on us because you got the message too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I was literally
but you
about
don't
to
know
walk out,
People
so
going
yeah.
into the room. Like, I don't understand that.
Well, new clothes are.
No, he thinks that people are coming into our room and putting clothes in our backpack.
No, that's not what's it's the same clothes. They're just clean.
Well, nonetheless, that's weird.
It is weird. I'll give him that.
Yeah, I mean, you're not gonna be able to figure it out.
Okay.
I know.
GM decision.
I'm just like saying like because it's not a person. It's not like the cleaning crew.
It's the town. The town is a judge. I fucking knew it.
No, I mean it just relates to something that you haven't uncovered yet. So.
We'll see.
It's the town. The town's a judge. Calling it right now.
I don't think so, but whatever you think.
You're wrong. It's fine.
I hate you so much.
Anyway,
Yeah, so I get changed, got my
Anyway.
stuff, heading out.
Okay.
Kind of skirt around Carlo.
Also, with you, they're not really doing much to your clothes.
Good.
They're just like, there's no helping this. They might sew down the buttons a little more.
I have a cough drop. I crush it up and mix it in some water and kind of sprinkle it on myself so I'll smell minty.
You're fresh. You're good.
This
Yes,
is-
I rolled for that.
I'm just so uncomfortable. Just watching you do this.
So you're finally awake and getting dressed. You have a message, same message from Lucas quoting marks, but it's actually Dr. Alana's bones.
Right, yeah. So I read the text. Oh. Yeah, alright, so we're doing that. Put the phone away.
did she
Take
send
it
it
off.
to all of us individually?
Probably. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Take my phone off silent.
Yeah, you're like, when did that happen?
Ivan!
All right, how do we get to the hospital?
Do we have GPS on our phones?
Mhm.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna look up GPS for you because if I recall, you have a flip phone, don't you?
Oh yeah. I mean, you could use. Some of them had
Had a
internet
GPS.
browsers.
GM shakes his head. No.
No, I don't think you'd let it know your location. So
Well, you turn
Ooh,
off
that's
location
true.
services for sure, but you can find a location and then just use the map.
Anyway.
Digital maps. So
Yes.
Go is gonna be navigator in the back seat because I'm assuming you're going passenger again. 'Cause
Shotgun.
I typically sit in the back seat. That just seems to be like the natural order of things for some reason.
Carter seems really chipper, by the way. For the record.
Like this particular morning.
Just
I mean, was Carter really involved?
he had to be there and fix wounds.
At
and
the
crap.
very end.
Yeah, at the very end he was involved, but I'd say he's real chipper. He seems like not a lot getting to him.
Go starts beating himself up because he meant to say thank you to Carter when he went to wake him up.
Anyway, so yeah, I just kind of like do that
Shit.
grab the top of the car and like vault in. I'm just like buckled up in an instant, ready to go. Is my knife still fucked up? Shit, my knife is still.
Your
fucked
trench knife?
up. Yeah, that was my favorite trench knife.
Do I have anything in the back that I could lend him? Like, I'm sure the back of my Jeep is just like toolboxes full of stuff.
Call it high or low.
Let's roleplay this.
Hi.
No.
Okay.
Let's not roleplay this.
We're supposed to call high-low?
No, just for that
Just
moment.
him. Cool.
Right.
Anyway, so
All you have is your bomb-making materials.
Oh, that's all you've got.
Aluminum foil
So I'm
water
playing
bottles.
Navigator on this shit.
Yep.
So I'm in the back, and I'm not buckled up, and I'm sitting on the... I'm going to call it the bitch seat, because that's the thing I've always called it, that middle seat that's between the passenger and the driver's seat.
Mhm.
I'm, like, up here. I'm kind of in your space. I hope you don't care, Carlo. I've got, like, my arm over each of the chairs, because I'm starting to get more comfortable with you guys.
You're
Right.
broing out a little
Yeah,
bit.
you really got you probably got your arms over each chair and you got your phone in your hand. You're kind of like checking the road, looking at the phone, checking the road, looking at the phone,
Not that I don't trust you as a driver. I
Like,
just don't trust your direction.
braking. Even
Kind of
though
don't
you
trust
can't.
you.
Oh, shit. Alright, so
Okay.
I'm gonna play Navigator.
Okay. Cool. You heading out?
Yeah.
Are we
Cool.
speeding, Carlo? Or are we,
I mean, we're going as fast as is safe. The speed limit is just a...
No. So, it's actually relatively not that far away.
Okay, cool.
So, it takes about 10 minutes to get there.
Sure.
You guys are at the hospital.
Yay, hospital.
All right. Well, I guess I head out and I go to the reception and I ask the receptionist where I can find Lucas's room. I don't know they got the last name though.
We can say that,
Hard to miss. He's got 2 massive holes in his shoulders.
Or we
Sounds
could
like
ask
an
for
idea.
the nurse who sent us the message, or we could just send her a
yeah,
message
the
over here.
doc.
Or we could
Doctor.
Dr.
excuse me.
Bones.
Yeah.
Told us
Dr.
to come.
Bones.
Yeah, Dr. Bones.
Sitting in front, just chewing gum.
Oh my god, this receptionist.
Okay, so Carter sees this, pulls out a pack of gum himself, chews on the gum, leans over. So I just lean in and start chewing as loud as I can. I just have a chew off. So, when you're done chewing that, and by when you're done, I mean soonish, maybe you could point us in the direction of Dr. Bones. Going for charming.
Choose louder.
Didn't do it.
Didn't do it at all. She looks at you. When I'm done chewing?
Yeah.
She takes out a second piece.
Oh my god.
Carter just drops the pack of gum on the counter and walks away.
That didn't work.
That was boring.
I didn't message Dr. Bones that we're here.
Good plan.
And please come to the lobby and get us.
Oh my god.
Way smarter.
Genius. I'm going to apologize to the receptionist. Because Go is a very apologetic person.
She looks over you and kind of leans her glasses down and eyes you.
As I walk away.
Go very apologetic, walks like, bitch.
I was just gonna say, actually, as I turn around, I mumble bitch in Chinese.
So, elevator dings. Comes down. Once again, like that ponytail, like tied up thing, like swoopy, kind of heavy bang sort of look. Tied off thing. She's dressed real nice, prim, proper. What you'd expect of like doctorate level kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Although she's still in a skirt. Glad you're here.
Is there a specific reason you wanted us to visit?
Yes, completely. I would like for you all to follow me to room down the hall.
Room down the hall. I'm really
Okay.
bitter now.
Follow.
Like one bad thing happens and Carter's like, fuck it. World's worse.
World's worst.
You create another personality to deal with rude people.
I only have one good accent.
They're all Russian.
They're all Russian. So it takes you into a room down the hall, and you see it gets like almost not militaristic, but like definitely reinforced in this back area.
Oh. Alright.
Okay. So, like, not ICU, more like prison hospital.
Kind of, but
Fortress Hospital.
Great!
so
Now, is it a fortress to keep shit out, or is it a fortress to keep shit in?
That's the big question, isn't
Is
it?
there evidence of damage to the fortress that has
Yeah.
been built over?
not really. Looks really well kept.
Okay, good.
Okay.
I'm gonna count that as good.
So she kind of looks back and sees you all like looking at the walls and things. This hospital was actually once one of the first structures in the city whenever it was formed. So at that point in time, it was both a hospital, a morgue, and where they kept prisoners.
Carter raises a hand. He's like, and it's no longer used for that, right?
No. We actually, surprisingly enough, there's like a thing you see that slides open like metal doors. Surprisingly enough, and it's leading down, by the way.
Slope down or stairs?
Yeah, it's stairs.
Loosens knife in sheath. Carries
You
on.
sense nothing from her, by the way. It's just like she's just talking, just taking
Sure.
you down. No, we actually have a very low crime rate entirely in the city. I mean, a few vandals every now and then, things like that, but she looks back, kids. Now, we kept this area as it was with its reinforcements in case of, and you hear, like, not wail, you can hear, it's almost like whenever you hit, like, a lot of steam against something, that kind of, like, rustly noise.
Okay.
You hear that and you see, like, a glass room, and you see a person, like, on, like, whole, like, breathing apparatus,
Oh.
and you see, like, the air around it's just, like, swirling.
Oh.
In case of elementals that have gone too far, too close. This way they don't harm others, and that we can treat patients with normal injury upstairs.
Got it. Without being
So
anything other than covert.
Carter kind of walks over to this, and he kind of puts a hand up on the thing, and he's like, I guess what's going through his head at this time is like, so this could be me if Ivan runs a little rampant.
Potentially.
Yeah.
You don't know. I mean, that's the thing.
Like,
We're all
being,
playing with fire.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I mean, I think Carter knew kind of that Ivan was what he was, but I don't think he knew the extent of what, like, how hazardous it could be to him. So, yeah. Anyway, so sees everyone kind of like running off and like kind of does that tropey, startled run to catch up thing, Willy Wonka style. I missed like half the tour.
Yeah, so you're just walking past and shit. You see like some people, like there's a person who's learning to walk again kind of thing.
Doing physical
Yeah.
therapy, basically.
Shit.
Elemental physical therapy. Very different, I'm sure.
And then you come across a room where you see someone just sitting in the bed
Uh-huh.
and is going like this. It is Lucas, and he's moving his hands.
Oh, he's moving his hands. Oh, thank God.
Roll perception. All three of you.
Oh, I rolled the wrong one. Okay.
Were they both 18s?
Yep.
Nice.
If that's a 5, then
That
7.
hit my can. Yeah, no.
Okay, so only you notice this kind of interesting thing that's happened here.
Oh, good. You being Carter.
Yeah, you. Shifting kind of thing. It's really scarred up here,
Sure.
but you notice that there are 3 metal, like, straps, kind of thing, like plates
Oh.
on each side.
Oh. Well, that's weird. Are they like fused with the flesh or like?
It like looks like they're bolted in.
Oh God.
Probably
Like-
into the bone.
Like, not grossly, it doesn't look like that grotesque, like, veiny thing. It looks like perfectly placed, like nothing terrifying.
Just like metal plates covered.
But like having a metal plate put into your head, but it's on the outside.
Mm-hmm.
That's intense.
So he's probably
Right?
not gonna have much motion, like range of motion in his shoulders, probably.
Probably not. All things considered.
Yep, so,
I'm not sure what to do with this information, but I have it.
I'm gonna notice it, so.
You are the only one that noticed it. I'm not gonna comment.
So she places her on name badge against it. The door opens.
Mhm.
You walk in, and immediately you feel your elemental energy just like canceled out, automatic.
Okay, so it's a no-fly zone.
I don't notice anything.
That's true.
Actually, with you feel empty, kind of like a little sense of like, almost like Ivan's not there.
Oh. All right, mild panic attack. Let's go.
He's like he's moving, just doing this a lot, just moving his hands, opening and closing one at a time, this kind of thing.
Sure.
Or was I
Are there chairs in the room?
No, it's just,
Big open space in the bed.
and he's just looking pretty much down.
Hey, Lucas, buddy. Hey, man. We're here to see you, man. Okay. And
As he doesn't respond, I turn to Dr. Bones and I ask, okay, now why are we here? because I know there's a reason and she's not telling us.
So she, as you walk close, you saw that she kind of got like a little, like maybe a little, like you like that hopeful, and then she just kind of.
She was hoping. Oh.
So that didn't work.
Is he unresponsive?
He's awake. He takes care of himself now. He eats. He drinks. He doesn't speak. He doesn't look up.
Still say that's pretty good for less than 24 hours.
Yeah. And I kind of like, since he's not really responding, I get a little closer to the shoulder wounds to examine them. A little bit closer. See if I see anything weird.
Roll. Weird.
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 Jesus, I can't roll medicine to save my life.
No.
Go on, that's funny.
No, stop.
Alright.
So you can't notice anything. It just looks like metal plating, but it doesn't seem like it's harmful in any way.
Sure. I'm not going to touch it. I'm just looking at it. I want to touch it, but I'm not going to touch it.
So as you leaned in, he kind of went, reached your hand over and kind of pulled the sleeve to cover it and put his hand back down.
Oh, that's something.
That's acknowledgement.
Well, he knows we're here.
He's fully aware of anyone that comes in. He just doesn't respond.
I mean, I've kind of seen this thing before. It could just be shock.
It could be, but, and I mean this in a no offense way, you've seen it with normal people, correct?
As far as I knew, yeah.
Elementals are a little bit different. You can form an elemental bond with a person who's also an elemental. Think of it almost as if you are combining your energies into one to become closer.
Okay.
Sorry,
Go
Micah just made the
push it
saddest
together.
face.
So he's had that severed then, and that's what this is.
That's what it seems like. I've never actually seen it happen this way before, but I was hoping maybe people that he was seemed close with.
I wouldn't say close is a great word. We've only known him for 2 days, 3 days.
She takes up his phone. You see it only has like 5 numbers saved in it.
Oh,
And we're one of the sets.
that's so sad.
Looks over you.
Wait,
He saved your number.
there's 5.
Yeah, what are the other numbers?
Who's the one other number? Because I know who one of them is.
One is probably is Rufus, or was Rufus.
The old lady?
Who's the 5th? The old lady? Okay, yeah,
Mhm.
that makes sense.
There's also a 6 number that doesn't have anything saved to it. It's just a number.
I'm gonna write that number down.
Okay.
Is there any messages? I ask Dr. Bones if I can look at his phone more closely.
She kind of closes it. Unfortunately, that would be a complete breach. Only reason I did this is because, and she kind of shows you a note, and it says, anything happens, message these 3.
Oh, great.
Great, we're his ICE.
Great.
I mean, his normal ICUs.
I'm gonna. Should I just write down
You saw the number
Yeah.
enough to remember
Roll.
it.
Roll for that really quick.
Shit. Do I roll for both, or just me?
Roll for just a number. I want to see if you recognize anything.
It was 15.
Plus perception.
That bumps it up to a
Pulse
16.
Okay, so you type it into your phone.
Sure.
V.
Okay.
Okay. Good to know.
So he was in contact with her. We don't know what the conversation was because
But we do know
phones
that
won't
they
let
were.
us see the phone, which I understand why.
Would being in here with whatever you have to neutralize elemental powers be contributing to him not being able to form an elemental bond with someone else?
I'm not. We don't cancel elements here. I mean, you saw in the other room the air element.
It's him, isn't it?
Yeah. He's put himself on lockdown. He doesn't want to be in elements right now. So
Why is it affecting us, though?
he's judge. He didn't tell you?
No.
Lucas is the 23rd Nova judge. 23rd that we've had.
Understood. Come on, sense element over there.
Novas
Mine was
could've
shut
known.
down.
That's
Novas
fair.
can hide from each other.
That's true.
The only thing you ever had was just like the initial, like the bond kind of thing. It's like, yeah, he gets it.
Is he sitting up in bed?
Yeah, he's sitting. He's just sitting on the edge, like, I think like the side of the bed, not the foot, but just like when you get up in the morning kind of style, just opening and closing his hands.
When I want to prepare an action, whenever everyone's ready to leave, I'm just going to sit down on the bed next to him.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
I guess. Sorry we couldn't help more.
no, thank you for coming out entirely. Oh, she reaches down, she picks up a basket kind of thing. I'm sorry to ask this. He hasn't been able to check on Miss Flores, and I know that she's also grieving at this point in time. Would you mind dropping off this basket of cookies I made?
Of course. Yeah, no.
We should check on her anyway.
Yeah.
Thank you, that was my next request. Her address is on the top of the card.
Sweet. Can I get her last name one more time?
Her name is Eleanor Flores.
Ghost suddenly remembers something, and I ask Dr. Bones covertly.
Okay.
When did you get Lucas's phone from Miss Flores?
She kind of looks over at you. There are certain things. She looks up. Looks back at you. I can't remember.
Go doesn't like this answer, but Go silently dwells on it. And she, and just like looking at her, he's just like, okay. Because that's what I'll do.
For
good reasons.
Carter looks at her, and is Miss Flores, is she a judge too? Because I feel like now I'm going to wonder if everyone's a judge. Or she just Lucas's grandma, because she's adorable and I love her.
No, there's so much about this town you don't know.
I've only been here for 3 days.
No, Eleanor, you hear a page thing going off. Calling Dr. Alanis Bones to surgery. I have to go.
No.
I want to reference the book I still have about the town and see Flores' connection to the origin of the town.
Okay, cool.
Bullshit.
What about your book?
Yes, I would like to whip out my book.
Okay. So, you open it, and there
Okay, good.
is green highlighter.
God damn it, Harvard! Anyway.
It has circled in the name Florentral.
Florentrol?
Mm-hmm. And it has a family lineage thing of how it evolved into the Flores name.
The name slowly... Yeah,
Mhm.
that's pretty normal.
However, in this family, it's only 3 generations.
It's very
It
small.
goes one person, the next person,
And then our current Miss Flores.
Eleanor.
Even though this town is much older than that.
Uh-huh.
Cool.
Goody.
So she is directly from one of the 5 founding.
Right. Damn. Okay.
Like, her lineage is purer than
Direct.
Arthas.
Cool. Well, Rose ain't got nothing on the Flores.
So,
Alrighty then.
you guys are both going to head out, probably?
I'm
Yeah.
going to share that information with these two after Bones has left because she got paged.
Mm-hmm.
We'll wait out, and I see you probably just getting ready to sit
Mhm.
down, so I let you...
Yeah, I'd sit down next to him, and after kind of glancing at his shoulder apparatus, I pull down my face mask.
You don't see these.
As I sit down next to him, can I
Meanwhile,
check again?
You can
have a
roll
character
again, yeah.
moment while he's doing
It'll
that.
be easier
Do
for you.
have a character room.
We can.
'Cause-
20.
Yeah, you see them. But you also see that they are moving.
Yeah, so I pull down my face mask, kind of so my face is fully visible for the first time, I think, since we've been playing. I don't really say anything. I just reach in my pocket and pull out a mixtape that says "War is the health of the state" and hand it to him. And it also, I mean, I know he already has my number, but it's more of just like, that's what I do. I write anytime and just hand it to him and head up.
While he was inside, Go finally was able to thank Carter outside the room for his help when Go was in, like, a hole.
Okay.
Literally and figuratively.
I mean, I didn't do that much, but you're welcome anytime.
And
Respect.
even if he doesn't verbally or physically respond, if I feel anything,
Yeah, you felt like automatically. You just felt like a waiver kind of thing, and that force of negativity kind of like canceling out kind of thing.
So, shall we get over to Miss Flores?
let's do it.
Yeah.
Unless there's been any texts telling us to meet someone somewhere, in which case we respond to that.
Hey guys, it's Terry, aka Ivan and Carter. Thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed the latest episode. In the meantime, while you're waiting for the next, I hope you pop over to iTunes and rate and review us. Or, hear me out, if you want to get real personal with us, send us an email at wastebinproductions@gmail.com. Later.